Hey guys, welcome back to Smartphone Wars, and today I have the latest Xiaomi budget phone and its sixth time perhaps the charm for Xiaomi. So welcome to my Redmi 6 first impressions and unboxing video. What is new here? Well, the Redmi 6 is the sixth iteration of Xiaomi's ultra budget series that tries to redefine what budget means, that is giving you the max you can get bang for your buck. And the Redmi 6 is very lightweight. It's a 5.45-inch device, weighs 148 grams and is around 8.5 millimeters thickest at the thickest point, and since it's a rounded corner it's around 6.6 inches at its thinnest point as well. It's an 18:9 display, as I said, 5.45 inches and HD plus resolution. It has dual cameras on the back, a 12 plus a 5 megapixel sensor. It's a really decent looking phone. It's a back single firing speaker with a micro USB. It's got a headphone jack and it's got an IR blaster as well. The charger is your standard 10-watt Xiaomi charger, which most budget phones get inside the box. You also get the USB, micro USB cable and a SIM pin, and that is all. It would have been nice for Xiaomi to actually pack like silicone case for it, since most of the brands do, but this phone has a lot of things going for it, and here's what I'm trying to really tell you. It fits really well in the hands and it built looks and feels much more premium than any like $140–50 device you can get. Even the Redmi S2 actually pales in comparison to this. So it feels quite nice and refreshing to have such a small device, and I'm saying small because it's 5.5 inches. It's very small and comes with Face ID unlock as well as a rear fingerprint scanner. So a real bonus here, and the Face ID actually looks okay. As I said, there's a 12 megapixel camera on the back with a 5 megapixel shooter for additional depth of field information. It is running Xiaomi's 9.6 MIUI, so there's still no MIUI 10 for this stable, but it's probably coming really soon. You don't have Google services the first time you start it, but going to Xiaomi's App Store you can install Google services right away, and it's quite easy and simple. Or if you have a backed up copy of the apps in your MIUI account, so if you've used previous Xiaomi device you can restore that. This is something really cool Xiaomi offer, and they are really out there competing with Apple on that. So really cool stuff. Only a few other companies offer that much. But what is actually really new with this device? The new thing is it's coming with a new MediaTek chip. That's right, Xiaomi is back to using MediaTek chips, and this comes with the new 12nm Helio P22, which is an octa-core device, and its graphics card is a PowerVR 8th generation 8220 chip. It has a 3000 mAh battery and a HD plus display, but surprisingly it doesn't have a gyroscope. So this was something weird. Not that you actually need the gyroscope all the time, but for maps orientation it's really nice to have the gyroscope, since the phone and the GPS knows where you're oriented at. So Xiaomi had to really make some sacrifices to bring this phone in this low price range. Here's a confirmation of all the specs. In the settings menu I got the 3GB RAM version with 32GB of onboard storage, which is naturally can be expanded since the SIM slot in there is a 2-in-1 SIM slot, so you can use 2 nano SIMs or a nano SIM and a micro SD card slot. As far as benchmarks goes, this is the fastest storage device I've actually reviewed this in this budget price range, and the Antutu score is around the same as the Snapdragon 625 or Snapdragon 450, and this is where the Helio P22 is actually targeted at, and it looks to actually run Shadow Fight 3 out of the box in high settings quite decently. There's a few noticeable frame drops, but again the Helio P22 looks like a really decent performer. My first experience, apps opened quickly, multitasking was quite alright, and the MIUI 9.6 was very responsive. And with the MIUI 9 you now have gesture control. You can still enable on-screen buttons from the settings, but Xiaomi gesture control is actually very easy to use. Swipe up To go to home, hold that swipe up to view your recent tasks, or swipe from left or right to go back. It's really convenient because you have two ways of going back. So if you're either left-handed or right-handed, this phone will actually suit you with the gesture navigation. You don't need to change a thing as well. And it's on top of Android 8.1 Oreo, but you don't get the hold to view additional settings for the apps. The phone can do dual 4G and can do dual VoLTE, and this have actually quite a lot of bands. Band 20 is missing since this is not a European Union targeted phone, but it does have CDMA band 0 for the United States and for Japan, so US users can definitely import that and it will work 100% in the US. So currently this is one of the few offerings that offer dual G and dual VoLTE, especially at this low price. I was very curious when I got this device that it didn't show any of the 5 GHz Wi-Fi networks I had at home. And after the software update that I got the phone with, it still didn't. So I am presuming this phone does not offer 5 GHz Wi-Fi, which is a shame, but really not a deal breaker since the 2.4 GHz is just okay as well. The speaker quality was actually quite good for a budget device. Check it out. And last but not least, here are my camera impressions of the Redmi 6. So first of all, the UI is now very feature packed. This is a budget phone, but this does not hold anything back. It has like all the settings you need. Plus Xiaomi have finally given users a full-blown manual mode with shutter speed and ISO settings for the Redmi series. I took a few shots in good daylight and I was actually pleased with the camera experience. It looked on par with the Redmi S2, so my goal is that this phone will probably not punch much above its weight, but I think users will absolutely be satisfied with the rear camera experience. The front camera didn't look really that good to me. So this has been it for my Redmi 6 first impressions and unboxing video. Stay tuned for my full review, check out my other reviews, and of course there's a link to buy Redmi 6 below. Thank you, keep subscribed and keep watching Smartphone Wars.